Right, the real is life. Is this live? I need people to check, bro. This is so scuffed. This is the most scuffed stream that I've ever done. Let me just literally so scuffed. The auto tube's not there. It's so scuffed. Hello, is my audio working well? Like, I need to. I have not streamed in like so long. Alien, is it working? Do you hear me clearly? I just need to know, like, my desktop audio is not working properly. I need to know if I can be heard. Okay. This is technically your first time. It's my first return stream. I used to stream back when like I was like a super but when I streamed it was like had like 30-ish subs because there is here flop tree flop 10 streamer era with like my first ever avatar like I'm a lot more abrasive. It's very bad. Not good. Decent views though, but it wasn't that good. Yeah, like I used to do it, but then I realized this is not conducive to my time, so I shifted to video essays. So yeah, like just to establish, the point of this stream is to finish Strawpage submissions too, because like I keep promising it, but I'm not delivering it. And the reason why Strawpage 2 has not seen the light of day yet is because I get so lazy with editing. Like I don't like editing. Like I've said it multiple times, and like my my goal with this is that I want to transition the straw page submissions into a more live format so that I can get used to live streaming. So yeah, I guess we can start it. So here were like the first asks. They said, "Your art kind of reminds me of the way I draw, except I was inspired by Kyle. He's on Twitter, just so you know. Holy shit, your art is so good. Do or will you take drawing requests or commissions because your art is so good?" So, like, I think what they're referring to was, um, I did have like, hey man, if he if he ever comes back, well, you know, you gotta make sure. But like, wait, let me find that post because they were referring to this. Um, I had like a Halloween post that I drew around here. Not sure where it is. Let me try to find it, but it was somewhere here. Yeah, this one. So like the context of this, like I drew this and it's me running over Beowulf and his altars. And then you can see this is like a Toyota Vios. So I ran him over while wearing like a F1 driver-ish aesthetic outfit. I ran over him and then got arrested by the police. So yeah, and part of this too was that this is another art I made of chai from Customs and Coffee. Shout out Customs and Coffee. Is wait, I can do like a goal. I'm not gonna turn that on for the moment. But yeah, like I know how to draw, but I'm not gonna take commissions yet because it's like my art style's very inconsistent. And then like, dude, I don't know why, but people were asking me about my skirt preferences. And they asked, "Do you prefer denim or pleated skirts?" Pleated, I guess. Would you ever wear denim skirts? I mean, I have one, but I don't prefer it. Or not since you're tomboyish. Is there a particular reason you don't wear short skirts? I have a conservative style of dress. It's the same reason as Jaden Animation's belief for not wearing them. I don't know what her belief is when it comes to skirts. You would see like I also have pre-written like answers here. So yeah, there was a I think this was from every cafe who asked like about the video that they plan to do about Midas O2, like this Twitter user Midas underscore. Oh, oh, I think I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong. How do you spell this name? Yeah, this guy. I'm blocked by him. Um, Originally I was supposed to make a video on this guy since he has like this thing where he spreads like false allegations in particular with like Skeppy. It's anonymous anyway, so like I wouldn't know unless you're every cafe because every cafe has that man has such a style of like typing in the way that is kind of annoying. But yeah, like this guy would spread false allegations about random Minecraft people, and it was like annoying as shit. So assume your Midas video is now arson cut content, or is that still happening? Since you'd still be the first person to address his horrible behavior. Since you're doing a vid on Midas, will you do a hit piece on Evan Love? I'm gonna read what I typed here. The Midas video is not cut content, it's something that's planned for the future, and I'm waiting for him to fuck up more. There needs to be more substance before I can delve into him, because, like, if I did a video on Midas right now, dude, it's like, I don't think that would be good. Because if it's not as substantial, if there's nothing super concrete, he'll get away with it, and it's like, do I want to be brigaded by my by like fans? I don't want to. So I'm just really waiting for him to screw up again. And also, I don't care about Evan Love's Worf because doesn't that guy just like bought accounts? Worth it. I noticed you said in a previous Strawpage that you don't think misandry is real or an issue. Can I ask, does that mean you think false allegations against men aren't false? Like George Not Found, since you defended him so much on X. I don't know, it's a bit inconsistent. So they're referring to my answer here where I was asked, do you think misandry is equally as worse as misogyny? And I replied with, despite what you see online, men have more power in society around the world. While I find misandry be cringe, since men still live in your head rent free, it doesn't cause the oppression of men worldwide. Misogyny, on the other hand, can cost the lives and dignity of women and children. It's like, dude, who cares about like misandry? They like I feel like misandry is such a non-issue in the grand scheme of things. And like I'm against false allegations no matter what your gender is. But then you also have to realize that false allegations on the internet are just they're just exacerbated more because of the nature of the internet and the people it's against because it's famous people. Okay, the average guy is not going to receive false allegations. Now, there's almost a systemic acceptance of misogyny in certain countries. There probably is law. Yeah, like I feel like I care more about the oppression of women than the oppression of men's, and like let's acknowledge it. Men have consistently been in the power. Like historically, they had more rights. Like doesn't excuse misandry, but you know, I was going to make a joke that you could solve misandry by slapping women, but I think that's going too far. It's like, no, misandry is easily ignorable. I don't really care about it. But yeah, here, I think I adjust this as well. False allegations are still false allegations. The problem with those is not misandry, but the willingness to lie about another person because of many factors. For George Not Found, I think that Katie Bugs made those allegations because she was influenced by her retarded friends and how Zoomers have such a warped view on verbal versus nonverbal consent. Nonverbal consent exists, and if you are uncomfortable, you need to learn how to verbally and nonverbally say no. I defended George because I believe that the situation was caused by regret and gaslighting from her friends. Also, because I hate Minecraft stands. I think like my recent video on Jude Law, um, yeah, like I have a portion here where I say like I have section just for the stands. Feminist arson. I feel like feminist view. It's just with the nature of the stuff that I cover, it doesn't come out as much. So yeah, like, do you think you'll make iceberg videos? I don't really watch them, so I don't think I will. Also, not 16 plus anymore; it's 18 plus because I saw what happened with Noxaku leaflet, and I decided that even if I know that everybody will be responsible. It's not worth the hassle. Also, unless I'm doing a Liam Donovan style stream, I'm not gonna listen to the Spotify links. Arson, what is your favorite toy? Gelarti kits. Like, you guys know Gelarti? Oh, bro. Let me plug my laptop. Gelarti stickers. Not charge. Oh my god. Charge. Anyways, this was my favorite toy. Gelarti, because you can color the stickers, bro. You can color the stickers. You have to wait for it to dry, and then you can anything. Like my favorite toy. I when I was little, I did not know that you have to wait for it to dry. So like still wet gelarti onto my dad's CPU, and that did not end well. Wonder if they still sell these. Like the gelarti was so goaded. My internet shit, or is your mic laggy at times? Boss, can you vouch if it's lagging? Like so far, I don't have any dropped frames, but I can't tell on my end if I'm like lagging or not. Do you eat chicken nuggets? Nope, rarely. Like once in a blue moon. I prefer eating my chickens whole. Okay, okay. Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? No, and I'm not interested. You like jazz? For background music, sure. Audio seems fine, but video is pixelated. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I'll figure it out in a later stream. Have you seen The Fairly Odd Parents or Hell of a Boss before? And if so, what did you think of both of them? Really, I watched The Fairly Odd Parents like growing up, and it was pretty cool. Like, I liked it. But when they introduced the dog like Sparky, and then the girl like it went downhill from there. It became like so insufferable to watch. Um, Hell of a Boss. No, I've never watched it. But what happened this one time? Like, I was on Twitter when I was a kid, and like Pyro liked Luna a porn on main, so it popped up, and I was flashbanged with wolf titties on the timeline. That was not a good day. Not a good day at all. Yeah, like in terms of genres, I like indie pop and rock. You like Stromboli as in the food, not the character from Pinocchio. I don't even know what is Stromboli. Stromboli. Nope, never had this before. Not the bread type of person. What's a video on YouTube that scared you the most? For me, it's a tie between Candle Cove and Poochie and Pansy. I'm 16 now and I kinda like horror stuff. I'm just pretty weak to it, Lamau. My now favorite vid would have to be Salad Fingers. Well, to be honest, I'm a complete pussy and I don't like watching horror. I avoid it. So yeah, I'm not gonna go out to look for horror. Do you have any favorite music artists and their bands? Mine are Fall Out Boy, Peak, Avril Lavigne, Peak, Linkin Park, Peak, Eminem. I don't listen to him, and Asking Alexandria. Heard of them, so I don't know. This Blaze Fire made a vid about Hell of a Boss and said, and Luna, she's Blitzo's adopted daughter. Do not Google her name in public. Very true. Very porn of it. So yeah, here are my favorite artists. All Time Low, The Crane Wives, Fallout Boy, Pierce the Veil, Underscores, and more. Like, if the song is catchy, it's added to my playlist. What's your opinion on Disney live action remakes? In my opinion, it's nothing original, it's just a really bad remake of the original film. Ever since the Lion King live action remake, I refuse to watch any other live action remake. Flop. Here, like I said, Disney live action remakes are slop that they churn out because they are creatively bankrupt. All they do is race up the female lead and act like they're doing something new. No, it's not innovative to change the white princess to become black. All you're doing is inviting right wing chuds to harass the actress for free promotion. It's a shitty practice. If you're going to race swap characters, why not change the movie to be more reflective of that culture? Have the changes be meaningful to the plot, not a shot for shot remake of the animated movie. What do you guys think? You agree? I just realized I don't have chat like on the screen. I'm gonna fix that like time I stream, which is who knows when. Okay. Are you actually anti-choice and more in Charlie Kirk's death? Bro, I think it was like I don't agree with political assassinations, but do I care? How much do I care about America? Really? I said here, I am not anti-choice. I am anti-raw sex. Like, have sex, but wrap it before you tap it. You have so many contraceptives available nowadays and you still get pregnant. Maybe if you're not ready to have a kid, don't have sex. It's not anti choice, it's pro thinking. You should not prioritize short bouts of pleasure over the risk of making a kid. The act of sex exists for procreation. That's why it's pleasurable. I'm not telling you not to have sex, I'm telling you not to have unprotective sex. Stop resorting to abortion because you make poor decisions before you bitch in comments. No, I am not referring to victims of rape or incest. The fact that I have to clarify that when my words clearly mean people who engage in consensual sex is unbelievable. Some people are so fucking dumb nowadays. In terms of Charlie Kirk's death, I don't care for Charlie Kirk, I just enjoy the meme. Guys, wrap it before you tap it. If you don't wrap it before you tap it, I think you are dumb. Shouldn't do it raw. Unless you want a kid, don't do it raw. How do I come out to my Christian parents as demi boy? Oh my gosh, do not come to me. Do not go to a commentary channel for advice coming out. Like I am not equipped to handle that. What did I write here? I know what a demi boy is, but I'm not the person you should go to for coming out advice. I don't know you and I don't know your family dynamics. I don't want to be responsible for whatever consequence happens. I'm a drama commentary YouTuber. I am not the person you should be looking to for advice on that type of shit. Why what drama is this now? It's not drama, it's I'm just like finishing up this they have a series where people ask me stuff and I haven't like posted on that since I'm too lazy to edit, so I'm just doing it in a live format, which I will re later on. Outset. So it's literally just answering questions. Are you a fan of Madvocate? His Flash series is really good and you share very similar cynical humor. Don't know who this guy is. Nina Lynn situation. Look, I know like she sexually assaulted someone, but I have to watch Turkey Tom video for content. So yeah. Would you be open in having a dedicated Wikitubia page? Something similar to Nicholas Diorio's article, being descriptive. Guys, there's a very interesting thing if you go on Wikitubia and you search up arson. I just need to show you guys because I find this like super ridiculous and I know who's putting me there. So if you search up my name, I don't have my own Wikitubia article, but let me open Cherry, Skeppy, Liam Donovan. Why am I mentioned here? I know who put this here. It's every cafe. Every cafe admitted to me in DMs that he put me here, and I don't like it. Just a commentary got you to. Yeah, basically. I'm just like explaining right now that I find it so odd that I'm mentioned in these people's like Wikitubias when I have not made any content about them, and it's only because of this guy who's you know yeah like he's very autistic about this type of stuff, and like he just links my YouTube channel, which sure I guess, but it doesn't make sense to have me on these random YouTubers like platform. What do you mean micro commentary? Why am I on the other commentary gotcha tubers? I don't watch them. Like only person I kind of watch is Flo, but that's because I just watched her for information or to like know about gotcha dramas. Like so, aside from that, I don't really watch commentary gotcha tube. And like personally, I wish Flo's videos would be like edited and have like the same thumbnail as her uh VR response. Wow, my internet is so slow. Basically like this. If Flo like puts out more videos in this style with this type of thumbnail, it's Kino. It's Kino. This video was absolutely good. It was cool, and I wish she'd make her videos more like this because it's very entertaining and informative. Side of the gotcha community. Um, Here's the thing: I don't really consume that much gotcha content. I really just got into this like the entire reason why my avatar is a gotcha life avatar is because it was convenient for me to a commentary sprite without like commissioning people make one for me, and it's like very easy to change expressions and set up my Viado too. Hi Gax. I'm cutting out. I don't I don't really know what's going on with this mic. It's the first time I've like streamed in this is the first time I've streamed in a year. Actually, that's crazy. Anyways, guys, can we please I'm begging, take me out of these people's Wikitubias and dude, please can you just like take me out of here and put everything about me on like an arson page? And also, it's like so crazy that I search up directly involved in drama, would that still count you as a part of the gotcha community or commentary? Um, I'd imagine that I'm more commentary. I don't really cover gotcha drama that much, like unless it interests me. Because if we look at my history, like yes, I do acknowledge that I like I popped off because of my Beowulf videos, but if you look at like my Wilbur Soot, Lil Tay, Legal Mindset, Cocoa Powder, Jude Law, it's all like a different variety of drama. for general commentary. Like, look, Black Griffin grooming allegations, Tommy in it, other Wilbur such stuff, general commentary, Minecraft Stan. I did H3 once, never again. Like, more Minecraft stuff. And this was the first time I talked about Chibimation. Yeah, but I don't know. It's like I feel like it would be egotistical if I made my own Wikitubia page. I'd rather someone else do it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. The idea of like you yourself making a Wikitubia instead of like your fans doing it, it feels like you're being really egotistical. The gacha community has been dry. Any opinions on that? It's dry because people just want to wait for Chibimation. They just want to wait for Chibimation and Mini Muse. So there's not really any drama since a lot of the big creators, I'd imagine, are staying away from it or they're not that active anymore. But the drama will come. It'll come. It's a cycle. Yeah, dude, I'm live. Speaking of which, take me out. Every cafe, I know you're hearing this. Take me out of Liam Donovan's, Skeppy's, and Average Harry's Wikitubia, bro. I am not involved there. Take me out. Wait until the third, fourth coming of Beowulf, then the drama is really gonna pop. Actually, speaking of Beowulf, let me just. Oh my gosh, bro, my toggles. My toggles. I had toggles here. Okay. Yeah. I don't. Oh, yeah. I forgot I had toggles on here. But, like, I had, like, different toggles where I had, like, the questioning, the angry one, the laughing, frustrated, shocked. But let's stick with the normal one. But yeah, guys, Bayo's Instagram is public. And dude, like, I don't think I should. I'm not gonna click on it to enlarge it, but dude, why why does he still have his ID pic out on his public profile? Like, dude, introducing Jester Pup. From Plural Pup to Jester Pup, DJing. So we went from Tuber to Mask Maker to DJ. Yeah, like he posts under the name Plural Pup. He went private for a while and then he unprivated. So you can look at that. And it turns out like he has like schizophrenia, I think. Somewhere here. I see blah 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 blah. Little by little. I'm exploring with my psychiatrist the possibility of having schizophrenia. Why does bro have his ID card out? Yeah, exactly, dude. Originally I was going to make this ID post public and include it in my third video, but then Chibimation people told me not to. Like yeah. Also briefly telecom. Just destroying themselves now? Yeah. Guess the mental problems increasing over time beats me, bro. Beats me. It's like, so will you only do gotcha game related content? You have potential about doing like GTA RP. I don't care about GTA RP. I'm only interested in commentary, whether that be general commentary, game commentary, or drama commentary. I do not want to do RP. Are you a fan of Weezer? If yes, do you like Island as a Sun? I like Body Holly. Rip stream quality. It's been a year since I've done this, bro. I don't know how to fix it. Where is the wheelchair? True. True. Where is the wheelchair? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I mean, from like my OBS preview, the screen looks fine. I don't really know how to fix this. I stream on a laptop. Genuine question. Do you agree with Turkey Tom and Augie RFC where they think Call Me Carson is innocent? Accusations that Schlatt have sold out to other horrible people, i.e. Hassan and Slimesicle. Fuck Mary Kill Noah Samson. Eden is online. Dark Viper AU. Okay, so on Call Me Carson, I agree that Call Me Carson is not a pedo or a groomer. I don't agree with how he exchanged nudes with fans, because I have a firm stance against engaging in that sort of behavior. I believe Carson's friends and collaborators found him whiny and annoying, so the drama was a convenient way to associate with him. Promised them he wouldn't do it anymore, and he broke that promise. Now for Schlatt, I am unaware of any drama surrounding him, so I won't give any comment. Yeah, Call Me Carson was 2 year age gap. I think he like sent nudes and received them from fans. I think that was there, and like the power dynamic. They say it's the power dynamic, but Carson have power over his. Yeah, I've been too much. Anyways, this one, no, I would rather take a cyanide pill because I don't like being slathered with grease. Are you hyped for GTA 6? I mean, you technically can't say no since it'll quite literally be the best game time video game ever conceived by humans. Since you're a tomboy, who's your favorite Star Wars character? You seem like a Bo Katan fan, honestly, lols. So yeah, hyped for GTA 6, but the problem is if I have the space and requirements to run it. I'll probably wait for the discount since I'm not forking over $100. Reason I might this video still is because some commentary channels like go through old dramas a lot and cover them, like Gus Johnson recently and how Tom relitigated all that. Like, if you want a Midas video, make a Midas video yourself, dude. Like, you know, it's kind of hard not to be annoyed because it's like, if you want to do a video, if you want a video to be made, you make the video yourself. Abeo said that he was an ambulatory wheelchair user. Like, there's a whole lot of disability discourse on there. I think Spooky can give like better commentary in regards to that, but I don't think he's going to cover Bayo anymore. Surprised you haven't made a video on Vito defending Sniper Wolf yet. Don't know who Vito is. I don't care about Sniper Wolf. Yeah, like I think so too, but like Bayo was like rock climbing. I think I don't know if I discussed that in my second or third video, but he was like rock climbing despite being a ambulatory wheelchair user, which I don't understand. Like, how can I'm able-bodied? I can't rock climb because, well, I can't lift myself. What is your favorite Michael Bay Transformers film? Dark Side of the Moon, because of Derek Shepherd. So yeah, like I'm not too interested in the Transformers movies. There's too much focus on the humans. Yos, are you in the Discord? Like, I think you can search up um what happened there. Wait, that's where the NK went. 10K went to taxes, but that's just speculation. We don't really know where it went. Anyways, guys, if you are so if you don't watch The Boys or Invincible, you have to be a Zack Snyder fangirl. Not into superheroes. I don't not into that shit. And Superman was good though. I liked Superman. That was a good movie, but I'm not interested in like consuming like comic book stuff. Not my cup of tea. So yeah, if you want me to be interested in superhero movies, make sure the characters are hot. If they aren't hot, I'm not watching. Miss Arson, what's your favorite anime? Saga of Tanya the Evil. Do you prefer leggings or jeans? Jeans. Which video game console do you own, or do you own any? Heard a rumor you might own a 3DS. I don't own a 3DS. I have a Nintendo Switch, and I play Muse Dash on it, and I love it. I love Muse Dash. And dude, can people like if you're going to ask me questions like I think I'll make a Google form for like asking questions. I don't like vague posting, especially when it's like referring to someone that I'm aware of, like Ishtar. Like, what is the context here? Why are you saying Ishtar the worst one? Like, I don't get it. Be specific. I don't like vague posters. I will ban you for vague posting. I'm like so for real. Also, like, yeah, guys, I have a Tumblr. If you want to confess stuff, Tumblr. I should probably here, yeah. If you want to ask me more in-depth questions, submit something, go on my Tumblr. Just there. Taxes like PayPal and Kofi taxes, I think like around 30%. I think it's just regular taxes. Also, yes, women can slut shame other women. You should watch Invincible. You and Atom Eve are the same person. I like seeing the Invincible clips, but not. How do you feel about Pokemon's failed YouTuber career? I don't really care for that. I don't know what that is. If you are a fan of Chud Logic, are you a fan of Nicholas Diorio too? If so, do you think Nick should release the album? I don't know what the album is referring to, but recently Chud and Nick had a falling out, and I don't like Nicholas Diorio anymore. Like, no offense if you're a fan of him, like that's fine, but I don't like him anymore. I am a Chud Blazer. I don't think it counts. I don't know much, but I don't really. Well, it was managed under Pixel Dream Labs, but that dissolved. So yeah, Nick is a sweeping backstab. True, true, and it's like I feel like the more he glazes H3, like it's gonna build up to something where he goes against H3's narrative. He might get fucked. I'm not sure if he's prepared for that possibility. But like every time I see him blazing, yeah, but like dreamers, you have to understand that Bayo was a full time gotcha tuber, so he was probably paying tax for his like. Because I'm not sure how it works in the U.S., but you do need to like file your taxes. I would know because I have to do it soon. I do feel bad for the Liam Donovan mods, specifically the ones that are still commentary adjacent. Not really. Like I feel bad for Tenanza specifically since they were booted off for a disagreement, but I don't feel bad for the other mods because I do a 180 and you only went against Liam when he screwed you over too. So yeah, Liam Donovan video will be made in the future. So yeah, you should hire Bo Black's ex-girlfriend to run your Strawpage channel. No, I love having full control over my channels. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's the last one. I think I'll end stream. Like I'll end stream, but guys, if you want to talk, talk in the Discord. Like if you have anything to bring up or whatever, just talk in the Discord. I'm more active on like Discord. Anyways, like for this VOD, like I'll keep it up and then like I'll re-upload it. I think I'll re-upload it with like background music onto onto like my Altson channel. So yeah. We'll end stream now. Thanks for watching.